vocals are so bad. I want to mute the word gun like it does in the music video. Hopefully that's the right word.
Her boyfriend's a dick, and he brings gun to school and
Oh no, I missed the censoring of gun.
my ass if he knew the truth, he lives on my block.
Oh my god.
Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage
No, it's not good. It's not good.
Baby.
Oh my god. To the wimpiest guitar. Alright, it's the girl part. I'm kind of dreading this now. I don't think this is going to be good.
I got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday.
Oh my god.
Dirtbag.
Damn, we just go harder than I remember.
She doesn't know what she's missing.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my god. That slowdown at the end. That was something.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's not quite the same anthemic synth as the original.
Not quite. I love how it's very close, but not quite.
Control yourself.
It's very happy. Oh, that's some good clapping. The water is warm, but it's sending
Very
me
silent.
shivers. It's very silent. The bass is supposed to be just doing long held notes here, and it's like it's dropped out completely. This wouldn't hurt a lot, I guess not. Could you tell that I didn't really remember that line?
Something told me. Something was telling me.
I'm a bit worried about this solo coming up.
Oh yeah.
To be honest.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not so sure.
Oh. It's like a scary fairground or something.
I'm definitely scared. What's that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We've gone into a factory halfway through the song or something.
A malfunctioning factory. Get those children out the factory. Well, that's one way to end it.
This song's quite simple, so I feel like there's only so much that can go wrong with it. Yeah! Finished with my woman, cause she wouldn't help me with my mind. Oh no, it's really bad. I'm insane because I am frowning. It's just depressing. The rhythm's supposed to be ding ding ding, but instead I've just got. I need someone to. How did I come in late on every verse? I can't find. I mean, at least it's in key. Doesn't fit the song at all. It's like there was a guitar soloist who showed up to the wrong stage. Yeah, that sums it up pretty well. I don't even know what to say. This is by far the worst one. By far. I'm sorry, Ozzy. That was so bad. Fingers crossed this one actually sounds good. Here we go.
All the things she said, all the things she said, running
Okay.
through my head, running through my head, running through my
That's
head.
actually
All the
not
things she
too
said,
bad.
All the things she said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things she said.
Hello, hello, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in Celtic Delta. Hello there. Soul Gem and Friends. Hello, I've seen the thriller video, but it needs more wolves. Yeah, there were a few too many in that track. Not quite like the original. And thank you for the heart, Danny. Welcome on in. Tonight, we are going to be recreating the Simpsons theme. That's the plan for this evening. I did last night say we were going to do South Park as well, but I think given the time, that might be optimistic. But if we're speedy, you never know, we might be able to fit both in. But we're going to start with the Simpsons. We've got a special guest lined up to join us and come give their opinions on on what we end up putting together. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, this is another like orchestral heavy one, which I mean, Nightmare Before Christmas was the most orchestral one we've done up until now. And that one took quite a while to put together. But I'm hoping this will be a little bit quicker. So it's a little bit of a simpler song. It's shorter. So hopefully it doesn't take as long as that. We will see. I think we can probably just get started straight away, to be honest. It's going to take a little while. It's already 9 p.m, so we may as well get straight into things. Right, let's get creating some tracks. So this song is fairly famously, let me start again. This song is fairly famously known for using the Phrygian mode, which is some music theory jargon. It means instead of being a normal major scale, we have a sharp fourth and a flat seventh, which gives it this strange sound, and there's diminished chords all over the place. And I'm gonna lean heavily on just using that scale and diminished chords for basically every chord, and hope that carries us through the entire song. We will see how that goes, though. Start with the lyrics; it'll be quick. We got not many vocals to cover in this one. Right, I want to start with a choir sound because I'm not doing a choir entirely on my own. I think I can add to the choir, but I don't think I'll be the entire choir. My hope is just diminished. Where can we find a choir that isn't just going to be... My worry if I just search for choir is that it's going to be all entirely like... here we go. It'll be like synthesizers rather than an actual choir. What kind of choir do we want? A church choir, classical ensemble, gospel ensemble. Maybe just a nice mixed choir. Samit Kane, hello, welcome on in. You want me to be the entire choir? No, we'll half and half it. I need a base, a foundation. How long should this be? I think this is like 4 bars worth, probably. At least that much. We're going to put our diminished chord in. So normally for a C major, you would have a C, an E, and a G. So that's the first, the major third, and the fifth. For diminished chords, you flatten that fifth. And it gives it this like crunchier sound. And then we can also whack a major seventh on the top, which would be the flat seventh, which in this case is a B flat or an A sharp. That should be nice and crunchy. Oh! So I'll add to the choir. I'm hoping that's sort of the right... I'm hoping that's sort of the right range. It probably up here would be too high. I feel like this middle range is probably where we want it. It's kind of like... The Simpsons. That's the hope. Let's put some markers in. Heavenly Choir. And then The Simpsons. welcome on in. Anyone else who's just joining us? Katia, hello, hello. Ollie, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Do we want to like really beef up this choir? Let's add in maybe a gospel ensemble. Maybe a church or a chamber choir. That could be good. Okay, chamber choir is probably a safe bet. And then we need a harp. Where can we get a nice harp sound? Can I get a one that I know is going to be an actual harp? Yeah, there we go. The harpist kind of goes crazy in this. There's a lot of harping going on. Can't wait to have The Simpsons screamed at you threateningly. No, I will do my best to do it justice. Right, so I wrote in my notes that there's a harp that goes up and down pretty much this entire intro, all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where the next section begins, the main theme. So we want to fill up all of this with harp wildness. And I think we should just go up and down this chord. I'm hoping... Oh, I might have to make these notes really long. Because yeah, that sustains. Whereas I'm guessing if I just put one note in, it will more like pluck it. Yeah, that's definitely more plucked. Make sure I've got all my different things up. You forgot about the Simpsons lyric. How could you forget the Simpsons lyric? That's like the only one. Alright, we're just gonna stay on this chord. A single chord. I'm gonna assume it goes at this sort of pace. No, that's probably too slow, right? That's the harpist going like ding, 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 ding. We want it way quicker than that. We want it to be going like... We will do... Yeah, I did originally plan to do South Park tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. So it's potentially on the cards, depending on how quickly we get through this. So if we're efficient, and you know me, then we'll do South Park after this. But otherwise, we might have to save it for another night. Maybe tomorrow, if we're lucky. I might be able to squeeze in an extra stream, depending on how the weekend shapes up. What's the speed on that like? That seems a bit better. That'd be more like... Even that could be a little bit faster maybe, but I think let's stick with that. And then we want to come back down. So just hit the C at the top. And then shrink these back down, maybe. I want to make sure they ring out for as long as they can. Thank you for the gifts, Danny. I know you're working tomorrow night. Well, it's a possibility. How's it going? Weird Al coded again. Not so far, I don't think, but we'll see. I'm not taking it off the table. Right, this might take a little bit of faffing around. to get this harp in, but I'm hoping once I've lined it up once, I can kind of just copy paste it all over the place. Do 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 do. Welcome on in. I never know how to pronounce your name, and I can't. Was it Billy, or am I completely making that up? I could be completely just making up names. Let's copy this, and that, and one of those. Okay, perfect. So that should be a harp going all the way up and all the way down. Might be too slow. Amazing, I remembered. Perfect. I was worried that I wouldn't have remembered. Okay, let's add that. Need to hear some 21 Pilots. I've got them on my list. I wasn't sure, though, which song to do. Let's do the reverse here. Because what's the 21 Pilots song I remember? Some people have requested the Contract, I believe, because that's their, like, biggest recent song. I think Stressed Out is the one I know. Yeah, Blurry Face. And I don't care what you think. Let's get these copied across. Okay, perfect. I don't know any pilots. Please do overcompensate or do ride. Oh god, do some JLS. Yeah, we could do some JLS. I can't even remember what songs they've done. Right, this is looking like some Christmas trees going on here. Move back down one more time. Okay, great. Perfect. So we should have a nice harp going up and down throughout this entire intro. It might be, if anything, too slow. You Justin Bieber, baby. We could do that, yeah. Baby, 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 oh. Like, baby, 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 oh. Alright, shall we add some voices to this choir? And then shall we record The Simpsons? Maybe I should do that first. Or maybe I could do I don't know. Maybe I should do the choir first. What notes do I even need for the choir? I think it's just Lovely. I can tune these, I guess. That's probably a good idea. Let's record one there. Need to work on that breath control, definitely. Doesn't help that I'm like slumped in my chair like this. I should sit properly. If anything, I should stand up. All right, let's line these up and then let's pitch correct them so that they're not awful. Not any worse than they're gonna have to be. Right. Flex them up. Flex pitch. Flex pitch. Flex pitch. Flex pitch. Right. We want to make sure this is in the key of C. Make it perfectly on the note. Beth Boom Bang, hello, welcome on in. And come on what? I don't think I said hello, so welcome on in. So that's a G, that's fine. This is also going to end up being a G. And actually we don't want the G, we want the F sharp. So if anything, let's turn that off. Let's make it an F sharp like that. That's the one way of doing it. Do, do, do. I want you to go to F sharp, please. Okay. And let's put you on to C. Oh, it really doesn't like... Alright, let's just turn that off. Put you on to a C. It's really waving around this one. Thank you for the hearts. So when the doctors tell you to say ah. Okay, perfect. And are these still good? Yeah, that's still on the F sharp. That's still on an F sharp. Okay, great. And we should pan these out. Like 40 and 40 and, I don't know, 12 and 12. Is that good? We on to something? I sound like an automaton. Not exactly what I was going for. Abel, I'm going to figure out how to pronounce your name. Abel Enya, maybe. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Right, that's our choir. Choir is complete. Where's the best place for this? Up the top. Then we need to do The Simpsons. The Simpsons. I'm gonna try another take of that and get the timing a bit better. The Simpsons. We'll layer this up with a load of takes. The Simpsons. The Simpsons. Welcome in, Alexandra. The computer is muted. That's correct. You guys can hear it. I'm stuck in the dark. I can't hear anything. And for better or for worse, you're all subjected to whatever's coming out of it. The Simpsons. Nohamid from Bosnia. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Mohammed even, sorry. The Simpsons. And then do I have to do that up the octave? The Simpsons. The Simpsons. The Simpsons. Don't worry, you're doing great. I will be mute with you. The Simpsons. Marge is here. The Simpsons. We do a couple of really low ones to put in there. The Simpsons. The Simpsons. That was really awful. The Simpsons. We just layer it enough. It'll get better, right? Could we go even lower? The Simpsons. There's got to be one that low in there, right? The Simpsons. The Simpsons. One more. The Simpsons. Right, let's tidy these all up. So let's trim these back to like here. Let's trim the end off of all of them. Thank you for the hearts. Welcome on in. Get rid of all of these bits at the end. Right, and then let's get everything lined up. And then let's tune it a little bit. So unfortunately, only the first word that I'm going to bother lining up. Sir Sam, thank you very much for the hearts. Welcome on in. And we need to do some panning. Assume these are like... Okay, that's probably good. And then let's go back to this. Fix the pitch. And let's just pitch correct them all. So that should be a C. This should be a, I think, an F sharp. And then this should be a G. Yeah. So we're doing, going up a tritone. And then resolving to the fifth. And then watch this all come together. And suddenly be fixed and perfect and not awful. That's my hope. I'm crossing my fingers. The higher notes are generally better than the lower notes by the looks of things. C, F, G. Is that one I already did? Yeah, for some reason I had them both selected there. C, F sharp, G. Da, da, da. We're going to do some sound effects, yeah. We're going to put in like the fire alarm at the school, or the school bell, not the fire alarm. We're going to put in the like skateboarding sounds and the car sounds. Yeah, to be honest, my pitch correction could be improving it or could be making it worse. Luckily, it's very easy to switch it off and on in Logic. Because some of these notes are like, you can see here the tuning on them is going like below the note and then above the note. So there's a chance that I'm making it worse by trying to correct it here. But we'll play it back in a second and see how we're doing. Da, da, da. And then that's like all our vocals done for this evening. Straight away. That looks good to me. God, I did so many. An unnecessary number of backing vocals. Is that a G sharp at the end there? Yeah, that should be fixed. Has anyone watched The Simpsons in the last 15 years? I feel like I haven't seen an episode in a very, very long time. Let's see about where it is. You have. Outside of random clips? No. We've got any Fortnite fans in the chat? I know there's some new Fortnite shorts. I'm sure those are great. Simpsons meets Fortnite. What more could you want? Okay, we're nearly done with this. A little too low for me, these notes. I'm missing all of them. Okay, I've got the F sharp and the G, but that C is definitely too low for me. Alright, and if this is no good, then we'll just turn this all off and undo the last couple of minutes. Okay, great. There we go. Let's see how that's shaping up. These were like all the low, or like mid ones that we did at the start. So let's pan these around. Maybe like 24. These are like the higher ones. So maybe like a bit more centered. Kim Bailey, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Welcome on in. Thank you very much for the follow. I may be paranoid, but not on Android. Hello, hello. Welcome into the YouTube chat. It's a bit quiet over there because we're still finding our place on YouTube. So if it appears like I'm talking to myself, it's because we've got people on Twitch and TikTok that I'm chatting to. It's not just me talking to myself. Aurora, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. We've got a treasure box. That's exciting. Right, let's pan these out a bit further. Maybe like, I don't know, 28. These are like our really low ones. I'll probably make these quiet. Let's turn these down to like -4. These are like fairly low. Let's put these out to like 32. These are the really high ones, so they're going to need to be a bit louder because my voice is not projecting as well there. All right, here's where we're at so far. Guessing it's going to be pretty loud. That's fine. We've got a lot of vocal layers working there. Amelia, thank you very much for stopping on by. Hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. Not too bad. I'll take it. And then with the pitch correction off, if that's too much like cheating. That's no pitch correction. Which might still be possible because there's so many layers. A lot of sibilants. Yeah, probably. Oh, definitely on. All right, we can leave them on. If it's not even that big a difference, then we'll just leave them on so it tidies it up. It's more if it was hilariously bad without it, then we could take it back out. Okay, amazing. Right. What do we need next? The harp keeps going all the way. We need some strings. We have to get some strings in here. We want our bassy string going like boom 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 boom. Get some double bass action. I could maybe do this all on one. Let's keep the 2 parts separate, I think. Sounds like a difficult one to do with all the harmonies. Yeah, we'll see. Will I use a trumpet? If only I had a trumpet. And I would definitely use a live trumpet. But alas, I do not. Right, so we're going to wing it with the hopes that all we need is the fact that we're using diminished chords. I'm going to rely heavily on that. Let's go with a staccato and like fairly good velocity. So I'm going to rely on the fact we're using diminished chords and stick mainly with those. So we're just going to alternate between the 1 and the flat 5. Missy Forever, hello, welcome on in. Living La Vida Loca has been the funniest video I came across of yours, and it's your first impression. Amazing. Thank you very much for stopping on by. It was certainly something, that one. We actually did, it felt very Lazy Town coded, that one, so we actually did We Are Number One last night, and I'm hoping to get that out over the weekend, because that was similarly creative, let's say. So I think... Oh, we're actually starting halfway through the bar here. And the pattern's something like bum 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 do 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 do. Haley92, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome on in. And Red Hood, happy birthday. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a lovely day. This might actually be easy to time up over here. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 boom, do, 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 boom, do, do, do. We're in both the offbeats there. Boom, 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 boom. And then a third one maybe? And I think we can just repeat that. We've got to shift the whole thing by a little bit. Maybe these last ones come back out for the moment. Shift it all by half a bar. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Do, 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 boom, boom. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Right, we need some higher string parts. I think for this we can just add like a full-on thing and let Logic pick whether it should be like violins or violas or cellos or whatever, and we'll worry about the bass separately, but the rest I think we can let Logic do its thing. In fact, I'm going to shift this back so it's on the bar just to make these easier to time up. So we got the bass going boom, 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 boom. And then the strings, the higher strings are doing like little stabby chords in between. So like boom, ding, ding, boom, ding, 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 boom, ding, ding, boom, ding, ding. So we want to get those in now. We want to get the ding, 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 ding. I'm hoping we can figure those out. Do I listen to songs before you start the process, or is it just completely memory? Yeah, I've had the song on repeat today, and to really try and burn it into my brain. And I make a few notes before I start as well. I've got some notes written down of where different instruments come in and out and that sort of stuff. So I'm not completely lost. What if I do it all a cappella? I mean, I could do another version afterwards that's entirely a cappella. That would be something. Matt Pat, welcome on into the YouTube stream. Hope you're doing well this evening. Right, so up at the top, we want to keep our diminished chord going. So we're going to have the flat 5, but we should probably have either the root note as well or the third. Maybe this sort of timing. Something like this. I put just this one on its own for the moment. Same again here. I think we can copy this and just miss out the middle one. Something like that. Does that just repeat? Okay, I think that's probably all right. Let's get rid of that bass part. Shuffle this over by half a bar. That should hopefully be sounding roughly okay. Oh, I need to move the bass back. Hang on. Okay, great. I think that's going to be a pretty good start. Let's shuffle this back. Let's line that up. Should get 50% of the gifts for having to listen to it all day. Yeah, I wouldn't wish it upon anyone else. Right, let's keep that going. In fact, this whole chunk can be copied. Okay, great. Yeah, just on you, no one else. Sia, do you play any instruments? Yes, I play a bit of piano, a bit of guitar, and some drums. I've done like the beginner grades in each of them, in drums and not in drums, in guitar and piano, but only the first couple. So I'm not like an astounding player by any means, but I know enough to get around. Those roses weren't for me. They're for having to put up with this all day. Right, do we need anything else? There's a wood, wind, and brass swell under the second part of this vamp bit. These two bars here. It sounds like a panic attack. Oh, good. Snorkel, hello, welcome in. Billy, no worries at all. You've probably gone by now, but thank you very much for stopping on by, regardless. Let's get some brass and some woodwind in here. Maybe like... Oh, what do we want? Let's go for the Sugar Hill brass. Let's just whack in a whole chord. Why not? And then can we, yeah, maybe make this expressive medium. Maybe take down the velocity a little bit. And then we can also add in some woodwinds. Which woodwinds, I'm not sure yet. What do we want? Maybe some clarinets here. And maybe flute. Maybe an oboe. Let's just get everything in here. Let's put that in there. Is that in the right range for a clarinet? Looks like it. And on the flutes, we can put maybe a third, maybe the root note up there. And then on the oboe, let's whack in the flat 7. And we want those to kind of like swell up a bit towards the end. Let's do legato for each of these. Let's put these all in a track stack. Let's put a little bit of volume automation on that so we can make it rise up a bit. Something like that, maybe. Okay, great. I thought how close you were to your follower goals, how much of the song we completed. No, unfortunately not. We got a long way to go. Ramona, so you do this based on viewer input. It's dependent on my mood and the mood of chat. Sometimes I don't believe them. Don't believe the people in chat. Sometimes I will ask for their opinions and take them on full-heartedly. It keeps making me unfollow you. Oh no, that's not good. Hopefully that fixes itself. Max, hello, welcome on in. Okay, I'm hoping this is good now. Nice swell. And then we can be into the main theme here. We're going to just use all the woodwinds for this. Right, I reckon we're starting on C. That's my guess. If anything, we're too honest. Right, so we're doing some offbeat stuff. Let me get the rhythm down first, and then we will try and figure out the notes. We are in C Lydian. So, so these are the same notes as The Simpsons. Any chance close to Christmas of some Mariah Carey? I feel it's unavoidable, unfortunately. I think I'm going to have to do some Mariah Carey as we get closer to Christmas. It's giving horror vibes. Oh, good. Welcome on in, Emmy. We're going to see how this one goes. Maybe more like this. To try and get these rhythms right. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Something like that. Christaberg Spaceman Christmas song would be good. Yeah. Yeah, that's on my list as well as an option. I think that one could be pretty good. Bum 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 bum. What chord are we going to after this? Going to a B. Okay. Hopefully something like this. We probably want to make these notes staccato. The Simpsons, except it's just Sideshow Bob and Krusty the Clown. Oh, good. Oh yeah, this is probably still too quiet. That's probably not helping. Let's move this up to like here. It's a Treehouse of Horror episode. Dem Davis, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Panic at the Springfield. Okay, did I have any other notes for this bit? No more harp. Yeah, we got rid of the harp. The brass joins the melody on this end bit here. Okay, we can do that. Duplicate that up like an octave, maybe. Maybe go lower. I don't know, whatever. We'll do that there. Right, we need a tambourine as well. Woodwinds. And tambourines doing like do-do-do-do. Let's get this one in and we can sort out the timing on it. Let's get rid of all of these. Maybe just like near the end of the bar here. Maybe like this. Yeah, something like that could work. Pan that off to the side slightly. Make sure it's loud enough. And there's a kick drum in here as well somewhere. So let's add one of those in. Maybe the orchestral kit. Percussion. Orchestral percussion. An orchestral kit. And then there's a kick drum somewhere. Yeah, Zelda's another good one. We're gonna have to do some of that at some point. There's a lot of video game music that we can definitely do for this challenge. Well, there should probably be a crash symbol somewhere, right? Maybe. That feels like pretty common there. Boom. We've already had Halloween. Put a Chinese gong in there. Yeah, that'll be perfect. It's giving RuneScape and WoW vibes. Okay, I think that's that bit done. We haven't had any sound effects yet, have we? No. No, that's all good. And then we're switching up to B Phrygian here. Everything like shifts down a tone. And a piano comes in. This is like the school part of the song. It's a very demure crash. There's space for some louder crashes later into the track. Definitely. Right, let's keep this going as it is. This is like the foundation to our song. Maybe we should add some color to our tracks as well. Thank you for the hearts. Welcome on in, Stitchy. Thank you for the follow. These are our angelic choir parts. They can be nice bright colors. And then the golden harp, maybe like a slightly rusty harp. And our strings, they're like our core part of the song. Brass can be purple, maybe like a pink. And all our woodwind, don't know, can be maybe something over here, maybe like an orange. And our drums can be like a weird, horrible shade of green. You want to come in here, mister? You want to come in? No, you don't seem like you want to come in. You want to say hello to everyone? There you go. You really want to run away today, do you? Just come and say hello to everyone. There you go. Oh, there you go. You can talk into the mic. How's that? You give it a good rub? Oh, you want to get the hearts on you. You're gonna run away. Yeah? You wanna run away? You don't wanna say hello to the nice people? Alright, off you go. You can come back around. Kia? Nope, you're off. Alright. Roses for the cat. He's very cute. Yeah, let's have a listen from the start. Here's where we're at so far. Nice and color coded. And we've got to do the school section. Oh, great heavens. I'm good. Okay, we need to add some sound effects here. We need to add some chalk on a blackboard. We need to add the school bell, and then we need to add the skateboard going down the street. But before we do all that, let's get the next part of the song in. So we need a piano around about here as well. Let's get a nice piano in here. Do we want Grandma's piano? That's nice. Put Grandma's piano in here. Maybe we'll just go for a studio grand. Yes, a nice studio piano. I need to put these down a semitone as well for this part. And in fact, we can probably just copy these same notes straight into the piano. Let's line this up like that. Make these slightly less in there and then heavier in the left hand. Want the bass starting to go under there. I'm starting to understand the thing about a promising start going left. There are several pieces and changes where yesterday you had a home and a small step away from it. It's a pretty involved song, this one, yeah. You want to see Kratos on stream as well? Yeah, maybe Kratos can come upstairs in a little bit. I think he's sleeping downstairs at the moment. He's a lazy boy. Okay, that should be good. Get the nice piano in there. The percussion just keeps on rolling. That's all good. Oh, there's a conga drum that comes into this part. We should add that in. I think these kick drums can probably keep going as well. Maybe the crash can come up a bit here. Oh, we might need a different crash altogether. Because this one doesn't... This one's already doing... This one's already pretty loud. And if it's not cutting through, we could go for a cymbal hit rather than a cymbal crash. Or we could double them up. Or a splash cymbal. Or a China cymbal. What if we put those two in? That's maybe better. Yeah, maybe we just need a different crash altogether. This recreation is making me crave a donut. Yeah, maybe we just get like a more normal drum kit in here. And literally just whack in a cymbal crash here. It's going to be a bit more normal. Get rid of those. Put that in at the start as well. Maybe just make it a bit quieter for the first one. We don't need a gong. There's no gong. No gong in this one. Right, congas. That's what I was doing. Funky pop conga. The congas actually go wild in this song. They start off fast and only get faster. They start off as kind of like do-do-do-do, I think. I gotta head out. VOD's grubbing job is starting. Best of luck. Have a lovely rest of your evening, Dan Davis. Good luck with Lisa's sax part. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. No worries at all. Thank you very much for stopping on by. We haven't added Clyde yet, but there's always space for Clyde. I'm sure we can work him in somewhere. Maybe one of these. Maybe a Latin Day conga. I'm tempted to get... Oh, I don't know. Did I write any notes for the congas? No, not really. I'm tempted to go for one where I can actually change the pattern. If I drop this in, I can come in here and edit what we're actually working with. But maybe that's too much effort. Maybe I should just go with one of the samples. Maybe we can go with this one. Drop that in. Alright, let's see how that goes. It's very Toto. Bless the rains down in Springfield. Queen Bones, thank you very much for the sleigh. Welcome on in. Okay, I think that's probably good. So we should have... And now we need to do like a... Which God knows how we're going to do that. I guess that should be on the woodwinds again. And it's really fast. Let's copy this so we got the same color. Right, so we're in B Phrygian here, aren't we? So I think we can probably just go all the way up the scale. So we're going like up 4 notes at a time, and then dropping back down. So we're going like and then doing the opposite on the way down. So if we're just going to go up the scale, then we'll go up 4 like that. This might need to be faster than this. Yeah, I think it should be twice as fast as that. And then how far down do we drop? I think probably just 1 note. On F, and then an F sharp, then a G sharp, then we drop down again, then we go to an A, and then we're back to B. Something like this. Make it louder. We can do that. We can make it louder. I'm back at the polka. That's exactly what we want, right? We're all about that polka. So that's for those. Oh, we get a xylophone here as well. That's nice. Okay, perfect. Let's double that up onto everything else. Actually, I need to make sure that's legato, which it is. Okay, good. But we just need to turn everything else down if everything else is a bit loud. Silent do's. Hopefully that's fine now. And we have another crash cymbal here. Is that this part? Okay, yeah. Okay, I know where we are. We want to go to... We want to just copy what we've got before, at least as a starting point. Drop it down a tone. And then I think we jump up much higher. So so what are we on here? We're on an F sharp. I think we can maybe jump all the way to like a D sharp. And then we're gonna go keep going down from there. We got Fs and F sharps. And I don't think we need that last one. And in fact, we can do... Let's copy this. Copy all of this. Move that crash to there. All I wrote on this part is that there's a clarinet up and down. So let's do that, starting on the B. B, D, sharp, F, G sharp, and then back to the B. And maybe we can make this twice as fast. Time, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Duplicate that. Copy that all down. Yeah, we're gonna have to do Lisa's saxophone when we get to that. We'll have to put in some sound effects in a moment as well. The timid oboe player. Maybe we can just turn everyone up a bit. Let's get rid of this. If I turn these up. So the velocity's a bit low on them all actually. Maybe that's probably part of the problem. I'll bring the velocities up. That might actually help. I think it's quite a bit. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay. Oh, we should have another brass swell under this part. And a more pronounced crash. Let's double up the crash there. That brass needs to come down. A tone, a semitone. Okay, great. Let's give you guys a listen from the start. So I figure out what I'm doing next. Okay, I think I know the next bit. Okay, hopefully we can speed up a little bit from here now that we've got a chunk of the song in place. This I don't even know what this next section is. Oh, this is where they're in the supermarket, scanning Maggie through the till. Okay, yeah, so we want to change up the bass part. I think this is going to simplify it down to just doing bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I put straight double time bass. And we should go up to an E. We're doing E Phrygian now. Boom, 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 boom. And this is the like do 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 do. Maybe the piano can do a similar thing to what the bass is doing up here. Okay, how are we going to do this part? Did I write any notes? I put smooth strings and woodwind melody. Okay. Congas go wild in this part, apparently. No more tambourine though, so let's get the conga still going. Let's double it up with another conga groove maybe. If there's like a nice fast one in there. Maybe this one. Is there a faster groove? Maybe this one's good. But we just whack a load of congas in. Okay. Get some clarinets across. Right, we're up to E Phrygian. And we want to do da 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 What's our high note for this? Up to a D. Something like that. The timing's not right on that, is it? Because this is on the wrong note. It should be here. We go down to like there. Something like that. What on earth happened? I was here early and it was going so well. Welcome on in, Glitter. I hope you're doing well. Right. How's this? How's this looking? Congas go wild. We need to put this on the strings as well. Yeah, sustained strings. Maybe like down an octave as well. How can it sound like a car crash? We will be putting car sounds in, but we haven't done those yet. And then in this part, there's also like a sort of chromatic sort of thing going on. Like do 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 do. Wah, 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 wah. Put some brass in. It's gonna be similar to this, right? I feel like this is only another 2 bars worth. Let's get rid of all these. Waxing Waterwolf, pretty sure most Sam Gibbs's sound like a car crash. It's just a common, it's just the commonality between them all. They've all got a little bit of a car crash vibe. I think we're like halfway through, maybe. I'm hoping it will speed up a little bit from here. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We need to do wah 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 on the brass. Got no idea how we're gonna achieve that. What are we in? We're in E. Da, 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 da. Maybe like a high E. Oh, we can start with the C, and then we'll go to the B flat. No, B first. Da, 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 da. We'll go down 1 there. Does that seem good? So these want to be staccato and maybe doubled, like up the octave. Are they all the right? Yeah, they're all staccato. School band. Right, that's a page of notes completely done. That's good. We've got to remember to put the sound effects in at the end. We'll make sure we come back for those. All right, we're back to C Phrygian. Is nice. Back in the home base. That's like, so I can like copy some stuff from the start now. Although actually the strings have changed a bit. But we can use these same notes at least. Let's copy these. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I feel like we're about halfway. And we've been live for how long? An hour and a half, hour and 20-ish. So I need to pick up the pace. I'm going to run out of time. Ideally, we want to be sort of wrapping up around 11. Right, no piano in this bit, maybe? Or the piano can just have an exact copy of what the bass and the strings do. Yeah, that's fine. The main theme. Copy all of that. Copy that up onto our brass as well. Double it up an octave. Make sure it's played super loud. We need our kicks back and our crashes back. I think these can go like that. And the kick is here. So let's move that over to here. Drop that back. Copy that over. And everything drops out here for Lisa's solo, I believe. Thank you very much for the follow, Stacey. Jamie Skinner, thank you very much for the follow. Oh dear, what is this concoction? It's fine. It's all going to be fine. I'm sure we're sounding great. Let's add in. Now, which type of saxophone does Lisa have? Is it a tenor sax? Is it an alto sax? Is it ever clarified in the show? I'm not sure it ever is. Let's make it 6 bars long. And then, yeah, that'll be good for that. We can have an expressive long note. And then we have to, the cheapest one Homer could afford. So we have to try and figure out how we do that. What are we? We're back in C, aren't we? Yeah. This is going to be a bit of a mess here, I think. The internet says baritone. It sounds like it could be right to me. But I don't have the option for baritone sax. You require a kazoo. Oh no. Da-da, da, 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 ba, ba, da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Ba-da, ba, ba, ba-da, ba, ba, ba. This is going to be a disaster. Ba, 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 ba-da-da-da, ba, ba, ba-da, ba, ba. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boop, 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 boop. Do. Oh god, didn't need to zoom in that much. Do, 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 do. Ba-da-da-da. Something like that. All right, Lisa's big moment. I'm sure that's great. We could probably do with making it at least sustained. Let's make it fall off quick at the end. Lisa's still practicing. We'll go with that. Right, Homer in the car. Homer cat, Homer car. The bass is back in. Everything's kind of back in here. Okay. Right, I might take a very, very quick break. I'll leave you with this on loop for just a moment. I'm going to be like 2 minutes, not even. So I will see you in just a moment. We're going to finish this up and then add some sound effects. So I'll be back in just a moment. I'm back. I'm back to save you from whatever's happening. Right, let's really speed up. We got like I want to try and be done in the next half hour, which means we're going to have to be very quick from here. So let's copy the school bit, maybe? Or maybe... When did these clarinets get up here? Oh, I don't even know. No, the school band bit. That's what we want, I think. Right, we're into D sharp. And these should be like twice the speed. We will add Homer's Scream. We're not that far yet. We're not that far. We got a whole chunk of the song still to do. Or at least I don't think we're at Homer's Scream just yet. Right, what should this go up to? The fifth above the D sharp would be in A flat. Is that right? Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, that can continue through here. We riot until we get the scream. You'll get the scream. No need to riot. Okay, I really didn't write many notes for this section. All I wrote is that the brass goes up. On this part here. Bum, 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 bum. Do. 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 Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. And there's a snare roll on this part as well. It's the horror movie section. Welcome on in, Lead Belly and IKEA employee as well. I realise I haven't said hello yet, but welcome on in. Snare roll. Done. Right, skateboarding time. We have the main theme again, I think. Have we had the main theme in this key before? I don't think we have. No, okay, so let's copy from back here. Yeah, let's copy the bit from here. Let's shift this all down to go into B. Let's double it on the brass as well. Copy that up. I think this starts slightly after. Maybe like, we can do this. Leave those there. Something like that. It's like a staggered. Like playing it around. Oh, I haven't added a xylophone anywhere. Somewhere else in my notes I had specifically that there's a xylophone. Okay, way back here somewhere. This part. This should be on a xylophone as well. Xylophone. Just make sure that's nice and loud. Okay, great. Let's maybe have another crash at this part. The congas come back in somewhere. Should the congas have ever left? No, I feel like the congas can come back, like, here. Have I got a long enough section here? This should be, almost 6 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we actually get half a bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we get a bar of 2, 4. So where's my time signature? Oh, open that up. Why can't I do time signatures? I need to do a bar of 2, 4. Insert new time signature. There we go. 2, 4, and then we go back to 4, 4. Perfect. Steps, we're going to have to do that. Yeah, we'll definitely get that in there. That's going to be definitely on the cards. Right, congas around here. We need to copy these ones across. I'm not entirely sure what goes on in this part. I think we can chop these out. Let's make this like... something like that. The clarinet does something around here. The brass does some high bit here. Okay, we are making progress. We're getting there. Why do I feel like any other song got completed faster than this? You weren't here. In that case, I'm guessing you weren't here for Nightmare Before Christmas, because that one took a whole lot of time. Right, the brass needs to go bum 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 bum. I'm not even sure what we should be doing here anymore. We're in the B Phrygian thing. Get that up an octave. Okay, right. What are we into next? We are into Maggie in the car. Maggie's car. It was a very lengthy process, that one. Right. we need a glockenspiel for this part. And we need the strings playing a part. The bass can keep going, doing its fast thing. Twice the speed of this. This is a nice bit actually just in C major. It's like the only like standard major bit in the entire song. Boom, 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 boom. Put that on the piano as well. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Guess the congas can keep going under this. Why not? We need the crash cymbal again. I think we're going to do okay on this part. Right. Let's put this on pizzicato. 1, 2, 3. Do 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 do. Okay, so it's literally just do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do. Glockenspiel. Make sure this really rings through. Then we want to do 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 do. It's actually really short. Something like that. Down the octave for once. Okay. And then we can go wild on the strings. And we're back to the main theme again. Welcome in, Sophie. Hope you're doing well. We've got some lovely trumpets. Okay. How are we doing for time? We've got like 13 minutes to get this done. We've got not too much left to do, but still a bit. And we've also got to add in the sound effects. Okay, so we need woodwind. Didn't we do that somewhere before? Back here. This part. We can copy this part then. We can make sure it goes to the right key, which is now D sharp. Okay, we're very nearly at the end. Very nearly there. We want to copy that onto the brass as well. Make sure there's a big crash at the start of that. We want to double the speed of this bass, I think. We've got all the congas back again. Okay, we need to do a do 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 on the end here. Which we kind of have here. We'll make sure it's in the right key. Oh, it actually already is. Put this on the xylophone as well. Okay, last page of notes. I've written the brass explodes. Big crash. Let's do a big... we're in C sharp Phrygian. If I build this chord up in C, we've got C, E, F sharp, B flat. And I think we just want to make them all do a doit, or have a, however this is pronounced. Make sure it's long enough. Do 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 do. That's how I'm envisioning that sounding. Where we can have Lisa's sax back for one note in the middle there, like a long falling note. And then I want to copy this intro bit. This is like calm before the storm or something. And then we shift these both up one. We have a piano there. And we get the harp back. That's nice. Get a nice bit of harp. The strings need to do a very fast rundown here in this bar. So let's do that in... Oh, did I shift this up to the right chord? No, I didn't. Shift that up one. Shift that up one. Let's drop all the way down. Sure. Maybe we can make that half the length, twice the speed. There's a harp, strum, and another harp, strum. Something like that. Maybe I can shuffle these a bit closer together. It's more like a strum. The big ending. Okay. We've got 5 bars left. We can just copy this intro again from the beginning. Copy everything up. Even the bass starts following the main theme. I think here. And copy this one. Drop that down an octave. And this one we can copy here, that's fine. Just literally just do 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 do. Just on everything. On everything we've got. Do 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 do. Right, and then we definitely need crashes kind of all over the place in this, I think. At the end here. And then we need The kick. Anything else? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Right. Okay, I feel like that's us done with the instrumental. Maybe. Make sure these are all... These should be staccato if we have the option. Staccato. Staccato. Now we need to add some sound effects, and then I think we're good. Let me just message our special guest who's joining us for the reaction. Okay, perfect. Right, sound effects. Let's go, let's speed through this. So first page, no sound effects. Second page, we need some chalk scratching if we can. That might be too much of an ask. I don't know how we're going to find that. It's either going to be here or it's not. Chalkboard. I mean, we maybe just got it straight away. To make a new collection for Simpsons. I mean, if this isn't good, then I don't know. Don't know what we're going to do. We might need to layer it up a little bit though. That looks like just a little bit of writing. We want a whole lot of writing. It's only on that bar as well, so... Make sure that's nice and audible. Where do we sneak Clyde into this? And then we want a school bell. That's probably going to work. And we need some skateboarding sounds. You can do an ollie out of the school. That sounds good to me. Make sure that's nice and loud. Again, let's layer that up. Okay, then there's no sound effects for a little while. Oh, there's the bit where he gets the... I don't even know what sound effect to use for this. Maybe like a can. Where he flings the nuclear rod into his back pocket. We need something for that. Yeah, like a ping. A goose sound. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's what we want. We could just have a triangle. A little triangle sound. Let's look for a one shot. Let's maybe add Foley to our list. Let's try that. I have no idea what that sounds like. But let's go with that. Okay. Maggie's pacifier sounds. I think they might have to be recorded in dummy. Where do they go? They're in the supermarket bit. Is it literally just, I think it's on the second bar. I have no idea how I'm gonna make this sound. Something like that. Does that work? Sure. All right. Supermarket till. That was a bit too much of an ask, wasn't it? Machine beep. Oh, maybe this focus beep from this DSLR. Oh, in fact, we've used that before. Button beep. Cell phone beeps. Maybe that's good. Sure, that can go in there. Okay. And we need nothing here. Homer's car after the band. Car skid. Car rev. Auto tires squeal. That could be good. Let's get that one in. Drop that one in here. And then we need the ping sound can come back when he throws the nuclear rod. And then we need more skateboarding sounds. Ideally, oh yeah, this one could be good. Skateboard follow. Nice long skateboard sounds. The first one, all right. There's more car sounds coming up. So we'll grab the first one in a second and drop it in later on. So here's Bart skateboarding. Let's put a little fade in, fade out on that. That's everything we need there. And then we need more car sounds. I think we'll save that other one for the very end. So this one we want. We'll use that at the very end. We'll drop that in around here. Classic cars, Ferraris pulling skids. Car drive away. Let's get that one. Let's drop that in. And then maybe a second one. Okay. And we need more Maggie sounds. It's so bad. Sure. Okay, perfect. And we also need... There's the car pulling up to the house. So car stopping. Maybe this one? Let's drop it in. And then we need a car door closing. Yep, that'll do. Somewhere around here, I think. I think we need just a couple more skateboarding sounds. So let's grab this one again. Whack that in there. Of Bart landing on the car. And Homer gets out, shuts the door. We need a bike sound for Lisa riding a bike in. Not a motorbike. Bike pedals. Maybe this. Oh, it's the bell. Sure, that's fine. And then we need a Homer scream. Yeah, maybe we should search bicycle. We can get some pedaling sounds. Sure, let's try that one. Drop that in. Very briefly. Lisa cycles very quickly. And then the car crash sound. That should go like here. They should probably all be spread out a little bit more. In fact, I think it should be like something like that. Okay, let's copy this. Right, we need a scream and a doll. The other way around, actually. We need a doll and ah! Maybe we have him close the door. Close the car door first, then the bike goes past, then he goes, doll! And then we go, ah. And then we need Clyde in there somewhere. Maybe. Maybe we'll leave Clyde out. There's already enough going on. Doll! Ah! Is that a good Homer scream? Right, I think we might be done. I think we're done. I think we can put the headphones on and have a listen. Needs turning up. Alright, we can do that. We turn it way up. How's that? Right, let me message Alpaca and see if he's ready to join us. All right, we're gonna get our special guest via Discord, and then we're gonna have a listen. That's the plan. Oh, I should export it as well. Need to send it over. Yeah, let me export it from here. Let me quickly change the scenes just while I get this sorted out and send this over. Alpaca says he needs 3 minutes to start a race. That's completely fine. We can hang on 3 whole minutes. I've got to upload this song anyway. Okay, perfect. We need Clyde in there somewhere. Maybe we can put him. We got a minute, so let's grab Clyde. I'm gonna put him in there quietly. But the real fans will know he's there. This is niche. Yeah, everything's blue to hide the screen. You'll get it back in a moment. This is niche, but I have an opportunity. What is the opportunity? What's my niche opportunity? Oh, to pass the cult of the lamb plush across cameras. We'll see if we have time for that, if I remember after we do the reaction. Because I might be a little bit loud. But I want to get that out of the way. And then we'll see if we can pass lambs to each other. Yeah, in the meantime, everyone feel free to join the Discord. We have a lovely group of people. Most of the people here in chat are also in our Discord. You can find the link in my link tree in my bio. And we just have a lovely time in there. There's some lovely people in there. We've been deciding which Christmas songs we're going to do over the next few weeks. Kratos, maybe we might have to save Kratos for tomorrow night, just because I want to ideally wrap up in the next 10 minutes. So we've only really got time to listen once or twice with Alpaca once he joins. But maybe tomorrow night we can get Kratos in to have a listen. It's because I've got to be respectful to our neighbour and not stream too late. Right, I think, with any luck, yeah, he can come and react to South Park tomorrow. You send roses to my neighbor as well. Well, I'm hoping this will only take a couple minutes to set up once we're on the call. It can be a bit of a faff sometimes. How many? Yeah, how many roses we talking? What is going on here? Got way too many windows open. It looks like Alpaca's just finished up a race, so I think we can get in together in just a moment. This will be a bit of a mess, I'm sure. I am intrigued to hear this one, but we will see what it sounds like. Oh, in fact, he just finished his marbles game, so that's very good timing. Oh, is he going to keep everyone in suspense for the results? You got Genshin on the go. Oh, we haven't played Genshin in ages. Yeah, he's gonna have won, isn't he? He's gonna have won his own marbles game. It's rigged every time. Yeah, Genshin we've not been on in a long time. We've been playing Fantasy Life on the Switch. Nice. Is that the Tomodachi one, or is that something different? Our pack is good to go. All right, let me get my headphones on and make sure I can hear things, which I can, so that's good. Let me start the call. This will take a couple minutes for me to get everything set up. Fingers crossed. Hello? I hear nothing. Uh-huh. I am sideways for you. Let me join. There you go. You should have a right way up version of me now as well. That'd be great if I could get a version of you. That'd be. There we go. I can see a teeny version of you. Trying a virtual camera, potentially, would be my guess. That'll do. I can grab you like that. I cannot currently hear you, though. Oh, I need to crop you down. TikTok and Twitch, you should be able to hear Alpaca with any luck. Once he starts talking. You should have been able to hear him a minute ago. Hello, I hear you again. That's all good. I thought, you know what, we'll do this live. We'll just figure it out. Why take a break? Exactly. Oh, nice. Right, I think I'm maybe good on my end. I've got you on the screen. I can hear you. I've got you on the TikTok screen. I can no longer hear you.
You can't hear me at
Oh,
all?
I can hear you again now. There we go. There we go. It's all fun and games. You're here just in time for the first listen. Yeah, that's right.
This is exciting. I'm looking forward to this.
It's going to be a mess, this one.
Oh, I heard like the first 5 seconds when you were doing the intro, and I was like, yes,
Oh, good.
this is going to be something.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I will just keep talking so that you can verify whether I'm getting to your stream or not. I'll
Yeah,
just
I
ramble
don't
away.
know why that's not working.
I swear the audio is the trickiest part every time.
Yeah,
with all
it
of these.
always
it's like,
is.
It's like the video will work, no problem. But audio, no chance.
Yeah.
I can maybe get you above here. Yeah, that's a bit better. I can close that off. Amazing. All right. I've got it all lovely color coded this time.
Why is Discord not coming through on desktop audio? This makes no sense.
It just doesn't want to work.
I'm going to restart Discord if that's okay. I'll quickly
Yeah,
join
sure.
back the call afterwards.
Yep, that's all good. I can accommodate that. Switch back to that. Nothing a restart can't fix. There was double Sam for a second there. Color codes didn't help the quality. No, I'm sure it would have been even worse without the color coding. Oh, I should mute myself on here. I do. Making sure I don't double up. There we go. Hello, I hear you. Oh no. Well, it's not the end of the world. I can no longer see you. Nope. There we go. Bring this one back. Okay, great. Well, I see and hear you everywhere. So that's good.
That's the main thing.
That's the main thing. Do you have the song ready?
I do, yes.
Amazing. Are you ready to hit play? If I give us a little count in.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. Let's have a listen. So Alpaca is a big Simpsons fan. So I've brought him on to give his verdict on whether we did it justice or not. Well, I guess we'll just see. Let's go 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh no!
It's very full on straight away.
This bit's good. Oh!
I mean, it's at least recognizable. She's still in lessons.
That was okay. That was fine. Oh no, the sucking sounds on the... Oh no! It's the worst!
It's like an assault on every sentence. Oh my god.
I want to back away like Homer in this t-shirt.
It was very, very full on.
It was... Yeah, it was.
It's giving real Krusty the Clown vibes.
But like Homer training to be Krusty the Clown.
It's very full on the whole way through. It doesn't really let up at any point.
No, it keeps punching you.
Anything redeeming about it?
The saxophone solo. That was pretty good. A little bit muted, but no,
Yeah.
it's good. The rest of it was utter chaos.
It was, yeah, it's chaos from the very start. It doesn't
Yeah.
ease you in at all.
No, it definitely doesn't ease you in, but is that most identifiably the Simpsons theme?
Yeah, just about haunted.
Yeah.
Maybe for a treehouse of horror. Do you want a second listen? Can you stomach a second listen?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. The bell's good.
Yeah, this is the best. That was the best part. That's the worst part.
By far the worst part. That's awful.
This is fine. This is fine. Who did you run over? Did you run over Bleeding Gums Murphy there?
I think, yeah, maybe.
Oh no. I missed the first time.
The end's great. Just do. It really gives up. Oh, what a mess.
It's a mess, but a delightfully beautiful mess.
It's very chaotic. Feels like it maybe matches the vibe of The Simpsons.
Yes. Yes, the vibe of The Simpsons these days, yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining me. Thank you for sitting through that.
having me. Although you owe me for those Maggie noises.
Don't know what you mean.
Those were awful.
I'll make sure those are nice and loud for the TikTok edit.
Oh, great. Lovely. Everyone will love that.
Oh, Nikki wants us to pass our Cult of the Lamb plushies because we both have one. Let me see if I've got. Hang on, if I switch to this scene, there we go. Let me grab my one from back here. There we go. We both have exactly the same Cult of the Lamb plush. So if I put mine here, and then you move yours across that way, then we can transfer your one from Scotland to England. All right.
Okay.
pass away. Whoa! It's a real.
Wait,
It's a real.
wait, this doesn't look. This looks
It
different on my
It
screen.
looked fine on my end.
Okay, well that's fine then. On mine, it was like I was giving and you were. No, wait, that doesn't sound right.
All right, I'll pass it back to you. Hang on. Here we go. Hey, perfect.
Thank you.
What a mess. Oh yeah, and then on TikTok I can pass it down to you. So you're below me on TikTok. So
I'm below.
Yeah, so I can
Okay.
pass it down to you. There you go. Perfect. What a mess.
A beautiful mess.
Well, thank you very much for stopping on by and having a listen
Thank you for having me,
and
Sam.
putting up with that. We'll have to get you to pick out another song and do another one sometime.
I have ideas.
You've got ideas. Perfect. Well, thank you very much for joining. I will catch you again soon. And I'll
Bye
come
for
over.
now.
You doing more Jackbox?
Probably yes. I will probably be doing Jackbox.
Maybe I'll come over, play some Jackbox. See you in a little bit. Thank you again. Goodbye. There we go. Back to normal. My light has gone really, really bright for some reason right here at the end. There we go. That was good. That was something. I might have a little bit of a dissect of that. Let me sort out my light. I don't know what happened there. That was really, really bright. Where was Clyde? He was in there. Thank you, Peg and Medici, for coming on over. Let's have a listen to Clyde. Clyde was here right at the very end. He might be too quiet, but he is there. It's a bit chaotic, this one. Hang on, let's break this down a little bit. We've got the choir at the start. It's actually all right. It's not too bad, is it? Then it just becomes a bit of a mess. The congas are great. They're really good. The kissing sounds are awful. The solo's a real mess. There's some good bits in there. Like I think this part's like the dough. That's all pretty good. And this part's great. Where the couch gag would go. It's mostly the brass that makes a mess of it. Well, there we go. I should wrap up and go get some sleep. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining again tonight. We will be back next Thursday with Christmas songs. It's Christmas time. I'm going to call them Silent Nights. We'll be doing some Silent Night streams, doing Christmas songs. for the whole of December, or at least the first few weeks. Because I always record these TikToks like a week in advance. So yeah, we'll do a few weeks of Christmas songs. Not sure which ones yet. If you want to let us know in the Discord which songs we should do. Oh, maybe South Park tomorrow. I might go live again tomorrow evening and do South Park. Maybe get a little extra bonus stream over the weekend. But yeah, otherwise, feel free to join us next week. Pumpkin Panda, thank you very much for the sub on Twitch. Very appreciated. Yeah, thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, I might see you guys tomorrow evening. Either way, I'll let you know in the Discord. If not, we'll be back next Thursday with some Christmas songs. Thank you again for joining. I will see you all next time. Goodbye. And hello everyone still on Twitch. Let's find... Oh, we don't need to find anyone to raid because we're going to raid Alpaca. But let me get the raid going. Let me get the raid going. It's a very chaotic song to begin with, isn't it? Right. Yeah, thank you very much. Maybe see you tomorrow. Have a lovely rest of your evenings, and good night.